Good morning, bird brains. Sorry if it's a little loud. I'll try to talk a little bit louder here. I'm on the interstate here, but today is the day that everyone's been waiting for. Well, the episode that everyone's been waiting for. It's not going to get done today, but I am finally taking the Harley in to get work done. The reason that I wasn't able to get it taken in is either A, it was raining, or B, the shop was closed on the days that it wasn't raining, or I didn't have a ride on the days that it wasn't raining and they weren't closed. Anyways, we've got the perfect day to everything lined up to where I can get a ride back. We're gonna go ahead and drop off Mia and see what the hell is wrong with her. So it's about 5 days since the last video I shot. I was gonna drop off the Harley to get everything fixed. Well, it's still not fixed. I'll explain more when I get home. If we found something that some high-paying mechanics didn't find, can you push down the tank for me? So I gotta take both hands to get this motherfucker.
Alright, here we go.
Main fuse. Main fuse in. Mic on. Attack light.
Tell me what we've just accomplished.
We just fixed Mia, is what we just did. Dude, holy shit. What's up, bird brains? So, I actually wanted to do a video of, actually, I never even explained. Wow, this is going to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Last time you saw me, I was riding back from the Harley dealership. Basically what they had done is they ran their diagnostic test and they said that there was a ground fault somewhere in the bike and that's what was causing the issue. Turns out that's not what was causing the issue. So we tracked down the ground fault. We found it was some corroded connectors basically on the motor, I guess. Cleaned those up, put them back on, cleared the ground fault. We know that because I actually lost my tack light, and my tack light is back, or not my tack light, my speedometer light, I guess, the one that powers the gauge. Anyways, I got that working again, so we got light back on that. Oh, by the way, when I say we, I mean Donnie. He's behind the camera over there, but he came and helped out, so shout out Donnie. So we fixed that, and the bike was still running like crap. Swapped it back to the old air cleaner to see if it was a tune issue. Ran like crap, didn't work. It ran a little bit better when we fixed the ground, but it was still not right. So we went ahead and started tracing pretty much every wire and every connector. I looked at the injector plugs, the wires that run to the injectors. And one of them, both the labels were really weathered and we couldn't really read them. But one of them, we could kind of see an R on it. And we thought, well, R could be right or R could be rear. But rear would make more sense because there's really not a left and right on the V-twins. So I called up Team Bradley and I said, hey, look here, what does these say? He said, one has an F and one has an R. The one on the F is towards the front of the bike, the one on the R is towards the rear of the bike. Mine were reversed. So I asked Donnie, I was like, would that even make any difference? He goes, yeah, because even though they have the same amount of fuel, they fire differently during the cycle. So for those of you who don't know how a 4-stroke motor works, So basically what it was doing is when it was supposed to be spitting fuel, it was not, I guess you could say. Essentially what it was doing is it was spitting fuel during the exhaust cycle of the 4 strokes, or the exhaust stroke of the 4-stroke cycle. So essentially we were spitting gas out the exhaust, which now it makes perfect sense because it smelled rich, but it was running lean. So we switched the connectors. That was it.
The Harley is fixed.
But we still got a lot of work to do because we pretty much had to, it looks done, but we actually had to pretty much tear the bike apart to get it worked on. So we're gonna go ahead and button this back up, and hopefully that'll be the last of the Harley issues. And
And the Harley is fixed! Oh my god, it feels good to be back on this bike. To everyone who said that I strayed away from Harley and I was done with this bike, you were wrong. Oh man, all of this because of a swapped connector on the injectors. Such a stupid mistake to make. But me and Donnie, I don't want to take all the credit, me and Donnie found out something that certified Harley technicians couldn't diagnose, as well as very experienced motorcycle mechanics couldn't fix. And it took us, what, 2 hours? Oh my god. I should have just dove into this bike from the beginning, man. We could have saved a month and a half, 2 months worth of shit. Anyways, guys, expect to see a ton more videos on the Harley now that she's back up and running. Oh, hold on, I didn't turn on my pimp lights. There it is. Pimp lights! If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, America!
hopefully that'll be the last of the Harley issues, and I can start riding my American-made bike again so I can be a real Harley rider like a real boy.